omukyala. Olina omukyala. Olina omukyala.
Tugera olulimi kibambize sikuulira. Oyogera Lufalansa.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you're doing well. Kansubire buli omwali bulungi. It is a good morning in ewaffe. Good afternoon abali eyo ng'obudde buli in the good afternoon, like it's a noon, like ononabira video eno waliyo n'abakyebase waliyo n'abagenda okwebaka babuzako. I hope muli bulungi. It is the unpopular chat once again. Leero nina Solomon Kimera. I hope erinnya lyogedde bulungi. Solomon tukwaniririzako at the unpopular chat.
Yeah, nenza nnyo kunkyaza. I'm really happy and honored to be part of this podcast chat. Yes, once again, I'm Solomon Kimera nga bw'oyogedde. And I'm a content creator.
Okay, good to see. Content creator.
I'm a content creator, yeah.
Okay. Awo wennyini naye nga sinnabagenda ku mulamwa gw'olwaleero. Mbadde ndi awo mmotoka nga nkulinze. And I was listening to something on TikTok. I had, like, usually when I have a guest producer ngamba genda oyiteko ku social media platforms like laba ku social media presence ye. So one of the videos that I was watching is Izo. I landed on a video where you said wasomera ku Gulu University. So madam motoka, and then someone said Kugulu University ayogedde benefits z'abaguild presidents mu different universities. Najja n'agamba nti Makerere babawa emmotoka ne babawa n'omusaala. N'agamba nti like amenye universities nyingi. N'agamba nti n'agamba ku UCU babawa Bayibuli. N'agamba ku Gulu University mbu babawa akasaale n'odi. Kituufu gwe nga gwe yasomera ku Gulu University.
Ayo sarcasm nawe. That is sarcasm. Our good president was like normal, just like other good presidents. Yeah. Aba just content.
Abadde ayogera ku benefits ze bafuna.
Wow. I don't ever been there because I went to Gulu University for all my 5 years. I did medicine and surgery. There was no such a thing as that.
Waliwo agambye producer nga ngambye mbu wabawa airtime nga benefit. Okay. Ogambye nti oli content creator. Njagala kutandikira wali wennyini w'ogambye nti oli content creator. Are you still practicing medicine?
Yes, I do practice medicine because I'm a certified professional medical doctor in Uganda. As I told you, I went to Gulu University. I did medicine and surgery for 5 years. I did my medical internship for 1 year. I got licensed and I actively practice medicine as a general doctor in Uganda. But as well, I part-time as a content creator.
Okola ddi mu ddwaliro? Obeera ddi mu ddwaliro?
Okola ddi emirimu gy'emirala?
No, I'm just asking because...
And no, reversing the question, kijaba kukikwetera okulowooza kwe. Because you did this podcast.
Muzimu ku videos ezo ze nalabye. Waliwo omuntu eyagambye nti ono obusawo yabuvaamu yadda mu creating a video.
Those comments are always there, but I actively practice medicine. Kyebadde gamba nti buli omu aba alina okirowoozaako madde mpa gwe the host. Gwe guest gwe host, you are the host.
Yeah.
As an example, you do these podcasts, these sitcoms, yeah? You do them, but you have other things you do, right? But still you get time to produce these things, not so?
Yeah.
I create content, I also have other things I do. So other things are the being doctor in the hospital.
Which one do you love more?
Both.
You can't love them. Toberanga musajja musiramu alina bakazi babiri n'agamba nti bombi abaagala.
I love them both. But of course being a doctor is more stressful. That's a fact. But still I love being a doctor because by the time I went to school for 5-6 years, I wasn't forced. I was an adult. So I was really zealous about being a medical doctor to impact the health of Ugandans wherever they are, to transform my country through public health education. That's why maybe in the very beginning, I hopped onto the internet. I came in a way of doing edutainment, teaching people about better health practices, condom use, avoiding disease, eating healthy foods. but it was a roller coaster. I went into other types of creations, but altogether, it goes back to the fact that I'm a doctor who is really pro health in my country.
Okay. What do you love most about content creation?
The freedom that comes with it, and the can I say fame? Because everywhere you go, people know you. Because if you're being a doctor alone, people can't know you. But
Oh, you love the fame thing.
everyone loves the fame. Who doesn't love fame? Everyone loves being known. That's why actually we go to school. That's why we do what we do. That's why we want to become rich. Everyone wants to be known. That's why
There are people
rich
that don't
men,
want to be known. Jebali.
no,
Jebali.
because they are they are in fear of what can come along with that being known. No one hates being known. It's like saying, some people don't like looking nice. Maybe they just tried looking nice and they failed. No one doesn't like. Oh, what's together? Olaba bajjajjaffe kuva dda kasafunamu ku ssente n'omusajja mugagga ekkubo balituuma erinnya lye. Is not wanting to be known. Kigundu Lane, Ben Kiwanuka Street. Okitegeera? Fame.
Okay. Well, when in content creation, how do you come up with these skits? Do you have a director? Kubanga wenabadde ndaba ebintu byo nti oyina group of people that you're working with. How do you come up with this group? Ate bwe ntunuulira nnyo content wo nti most of these things you do olinga marketinga brands. Do you have someone that manages your brand? Because esa was no, you're a brand. Do you have a manager?
No, I don't have a manager. I manage myself.
Okay.
I have friends who I work with. I'll call them my team, but it's not my team necessarily, because each of them is an independent brand, but we come together to make work easy for each other. Yeah. But Primo, Janisi, and Fameni, we just come together. Whereas we come together to create content, but everyone has their independent brand. Yeah. And as far as I know, I'm self-managed.
Okay. So how do you come up with these skits, Zemuzanya?
We do relatable content, real life content, like relatable scenarios.
Mwina director.
We are directors. We do everything.
Oh, I
think about my idea. I write it down. I act it out. I get a team. I have my friends who help me with the lights, the camera, the what. Of course, you can't produce alone, but the script development, the shooting, the editing, we do it ourselves.
Okay. Most of your content in Dabanti, you marketing something, natural marketing,
I'm usually marketing something.
How do you get to these brands?
They come through because numbers don't lie and people love good things. Yeah. The way you market the first brand that reaches out to you, it determines your way through with other brands. Because when a brand sees you've marketed a certain brand in a certain one, you get the numbers in an elegant way, very creative storytelling. They will come through to you. They keep coming. You don't look for them. Because everyone wants good work. Everyone wants their business to be out there.
Which was your first brand to work with?
The first brand I worked with was sad to remember, but I used to work with some brands, some app developers by Nyakoze Kanoka Apple, Ninkola Bonji Wanange, Hasso Yali real. But they were small, paying me very little money. So
very little money.
Everyone starts small.
Yeah, I always tell my producer and buli muntu yenna ayina humble background.
Exactly. Buli muntu yenna buli kintu kyolabe kinali kyatandika. No one starts big. You start to start big. Kwani nze olaba nze gigi yange yasooka omusajja ampa $5,000.
Wow.
50,000 Uganda shillings. And I was so happy. I was like, so this guy is seeing potential in me. He gave me 50K. Last year, not very far. Last year, wow. He gave me 50K. Go every day Saturday night. People can't believe it. And I happy because in the beginning I was given 50K, and that guy, I was so happy because even in the beginning I used to do my skits, my videos, which are unsponsored, using my own data, my phone, my time, my everything.
Yeah.
But when I got someone who paid me 50K to do what I've been doing for free, I was so happy and grateful.
Wow.
I delivered, and I don't know what it was. I think he was telling his friends he gave me too much money. I don't know. But he gave me that money, and I was grateful with it.
Wow.
But as time goes on, you see more clients are coming, bigger brands are coming. That's when you increase. Like that.
I always tell people nti omutima ogubeera grateful gufuna omuntu yenna atasiima kintu kitono tasobola kweyongerako. It all comes from ekintu ekitono ky'osookedde omutima gwo kasita gusiima ekyo ekitono. So that is another lesson to learn.
Yeah, we need to be grateful because you realize omuntu aba akwadde sente kinenga z'omusabye omugamba mpa emitwalo 5 okukolera akalango sente ezo zikwate mukolere ekyosobola kyewandikoleddewo obukadde obusatu because goli wa mitwalo 5.
Yeah.
Giving you all, because it's that advert of 50K that was seen by someone who gave me more money. They came, I did for them beyond limits. Another client saw that work. They don't look at the money you are paid. They look at the work you've done.
The work you do.
And they will come and be like, me, I'll give you this. They keep multiplying like that until when you become maybe unaffordable to some clients, maybe that you started with.
Yeah. Oyogedde ku group zino ze mukola nabo like ogambye nti buli omu alina brand ye. How do you guys, because olaba abantu abasinga we bajja ewamu, people that come together, buli omu abeera n'obunafu bwe, buli omu like they have the way they behave, balina enneeyisa buli omu gye yeeyisaamu. But ebiseera ebisinga ekitera okusumbuwa abantu is the ego. How do you guys manage
Pride
that?
and ego. You manage it. It comes with some level of maturity, of course, to manage things that can. And usually all friend groups you see out there that they're working together, usually what parts their ways is finance, usually. So if you have financial knowledge, financial intelligence, there's no way you can go wrong with friends. It's usually money. But if you know how to manage it, the way we do with my friends, then you get good to go. Osima oyagaliza awo chiva ogamba nkozeko ndo munye ko chalewa nkakoleko ndo munye kamuyambe kakoleko ndo mulungi. That's how it goes. Kweyagaliza na kusiima ekitono ky'olina.
Abantu bonna abakolera ewamu babeera n'okubeera nga bayombayomba. How do you guys manage that?
We understand each other kyekyo.
The best thing is to understand.
And energy attracts energy, you know. Yeah, we do manage, but basically it goes back to the fact that we are not a group. That's the truth.
Buli omu alina brand ye.
I emphasize that from the beginning. We are not a group. That's why I like whenever you see, because when I say we are a group, you end us like because there are other groups, but for us we are not groups. We come together to help each other.
Wow.
That's why we have no family. We have no name. I'm Dr. Solomon. There is Prime. There is Amphemania. There is Janice. There is Owera. There is Jerry Berry. There is Outer Brian. We are independent brands. We are just friends. We are not a group.
Wow.
I don't know if that makes that.
Yeah, makes sense.
We just come together. We come together. We work because what we not said when I call out Jerry Berry yayinzo jijja ngomukubira mugamba, hey Berry, are you free tomorrow? When are you free? You schedule your time. The moment I'm shooting, so I don't call us a group. If we're a group, a client will be reaching out to us together.
Yeah. Exactly.
And when you're giving me a gig as a client, you can't be assured that Prime will be there. You can't be. Because you've gotten me as a brand. Even Prime is a brand. Everyone has their rate card. Our rate cards are different. I may charge differently and Prime is charging differently. Janice is charging differently. So that's how it basically works. So we are friends, we are family, but we are not a group of business working together, no.
Okay. Kale, nja kubuuza ekibuuzo, njagala tugende ku ky'obusawo because twakumanyira mu busawo. You said you're like moving.
I'm a general doctor, I'm not a dentist.
You're not a dentist. Anti nze nakulaba ngo naba, is it
Idental.
Idental care?
Idental, yeah. That hospital belongs to a friend. I usually go there chilling with him. We hang out. That's how you end up seeing that content. It's not that we be promoting the hospital. No, we don't. Because I didn't tell anyone, muje kwa ideno tubajjanja bamanyo. No. Fetubeera tukola bu content bwaffe.
Pushing a brand.
Maybe we did it implicitly, but it wasn't our plan. I and the owner of Idento, we never sat down to say that, tulange eddwaliro, because it is illegal. Okulanga eddwaliro mu Uganda balanga malwaliro. That's why nabangone nga abanange.
Malwaliro ng'ennaku zino geeranga.
Nze sinnalanga ku ddwaliro. Abalanga bamanyi. Neddagala terikiza. So I and the owner of Idento, we are like brothers. We meet. I can dance from his hospital. I can dance from my house. I can dance from anywhere. For you, when you see a logo, you'll be like, I'm promoting this hospital. No.
Because kyekiri kye nagambye nti content omuntu yenna bw'asooka omulaba agamba nti this person is an influencer, like marketing a brand. Okitegeera. So ne bw'oba tokyogedde, the moment someone sees you like ng'oyina wantu w'oli agamba, oh, someone abeera abaana ba Idento balabika balungi, olaba someone abeerayo buli kaseera. Okitegeera. So sometimes you don't need to say something for people to perceive it the way they want to perceive it. Exactly.
So in the beginning, that's how we made it. I was just hang out with a friend, meeting him at his hospital. We create some videos together with these people. Back then, when I was not even doing content that is sponsored,
yeah.
But with time, because even in the beginning, those people had very good services. Because me, if you ask me where you want to get your services from, I'll tell you, go to Idento. Come to Idento, we work on you. Because I believe our services.
I've also been there for a wash.
Exactly.
But kumala kulaba nti like you being there. Actually, I thought you were working there. Not until nze nagenda someone else worked on me. Me, I expected to find someone.
Ane Olumu mbayo, walina omukubira ku simu ngojja. Kwa Idento mbeerayo. Mbeerayo. Nenga tetukubangu kalangu ka Idento.
Nze nali simanyi na Idento gyali.
Mwabesanga nga mugimanyi, simanyi na batya.
Mwakakola nga temutegedde nti mwakola akalangu.
Kyakati twakakola mu nsobi.
Okitegeera.
Mukulu wange yafumba.
Alina okukokyayo.
Nakikola era alina okunjokyayo banayibula oba ndaba bambi njokyayo. Bantu bano bagamba Idento balabira ku nze ne bajja. Never try to just go into a random.
Akocheyo. And not just me. There are so many
people out there, really.
Yeah.
Oh. But still, all in all, obo sanzi Solomon yakozeeko, but Solomon si yakozeeko. Still ka software service.
Yeah, but they have good services. Nanga ja kumpeza akalango kuba era nkazeemu.
Kane kano kalango. You see how adverts come up. Kanange bwe nakolanga ne bagamba nsasuddwa. Kachimanyi sikusasudde kwogera ebyo.
Yeah.
Just normal conversation.
Ajja twokyayo.
Twokyeyo bambi.
Kale, doctor, njagala kubuuza ekintu kino. Kyeki ekireeta omuntu okuba nti awunya akamwa? Olaba waliwo abantu b'osanga nakugamba brushinga bulungi nnyo. Akozesa toothpaste olwonsi ali expensive, ye gwandirowoozezza nti nno agenda muyambako okuba nti awunya.
So having a bad breath is basically, in scientific terms, it's called halitosis. Having bad breath. Now, having bad breath sometimes is not coming from your mouth. It could root from other diseases. There are very many diseases that can cause bad breath. Yeah? Much as the commonest is poor oral hygiene. Wango ine bituli manyo, ina manya agavunda, tojira bulungi lulimi lwo, oba ina amawa mu kamwa. But putting all that aside, it goes back because usually the bad breath comes from the air we breathe out, not the mouth. Now this air we breathe out usually comes from the lungs. Sometimes we get some air coming out from the stomach. So you could be having or liver disease.
Kati naye producer nga manino ga nti omuntu okulwawo nga talidde kimuleetera okuwunya akamwa.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Because you realize in the end, first of all, the mouth is funny. People don't know, but the mouth is one of the dirtiest parts of our bodies. I can assure you, the tamarind is cleaner than your mouth inside.
I'm sure.
I assure you, yes.
How?
So, because this is where we put food. We put food in the mouth, and after eating, so so emmere okulwamu ng'evunze mu kamwa kireeta bad breath sometimes. Kirabe. So kiraga mchidayo ku poor oral hygiene. But sometimes as you keep eating different things, you keep confusing the scent. Not take a soda, not take a chewing gum, not take a chi, you know, to add another scent in your mouth.
Ate bano abantu abawunya enkwawo olina omusanga awunya
Bad
enkwawo
odor, bad odor, smelly feet. Usually there is disease, but usually there's also what you call genetic predisposition. Most times usanga gwe owunya nnyo kavubuka osanira to yali awunya nnyo kavubuka.
No way.
Just what usaba mubuuza nti muzeeyi wali owunya. Gwe muzeeyi wali omubuuzizaako tugambe mbu bwali ngwe n'emyaka 14.
Kati myaka 14 abamu bagamba nti obaka ne kavubuka.
Ati kavubuka, some people it persists. Some people it persists, but basically it could be because of different diseases still, but hygiene still comes first. And I can say sometimes it's
Have you met people nga kugamba like nanaba bulungi nnyo naye kuba perfume ennungi and somehow the dog comes out?
Kandi kiba kitegeeza olina ofuna akawoowo akakukolako. Basajja bakola deodorant ebyo by'osiiga babikola nga bwe n'oba ogenda to which extent biba bikolako.
biba bibikawo.
Because sometimes the cause may not be known. Some people could have infections, different diseases, and some people could just be like that. Just natural outgrowing. Yes. So oba ino kwerunga edda batunazanga mabombo simanya bakwata endagala ne bakunya biki. So if those remedies were there since time memorial, it means ebintu ebize kati. Even before the time of perfumes, they used to have their herbs. Bakusiga mu nkwawa biki, you know.
Okay, Dr. Solomon.
But anytime you find yourself having a bad odor from your armpits, you could consider it normal, because whenever you produce sweat, you expect a bad stench, yeah? Nenga yana chichiri we checking around na vawa kafuna ekiwowo ekikunoga, so that you don't make people uncomfortable around you. Kusija kugamba nti geno mbiri neddagala oba okole kino. Just work on your exterior. Yeah, those are there. I don't know whether they work or not, because me I wasn't taught that in school, those herbal remedies and stuff.
Kale, that is Dr. Solomon. Simanyi oba nina kuyita doctor naye. That is Dr. Solomon. Of course, your professional yet tunachikolera kiyadde anyumirwa nnyo content creation. Any word for your fans?
Any word for my fans? First and foremost, thank you for looking in this far on this podcast. And jana mwebagambe nange ndi musanyufu okuba wano kubanga banchazizaako. Keep liking the content, because actually it is your engagement and likes that keeps us pushing to even doing more content. Keep up with the love of the work, keep the support, love these podcasts, stay safe. Mwambala bupiira. Bagambe. Mwambala bupiira. Buli mujali ambala bupiira. Yambala bupiira, because people are sick out there. You never know. People are sick. Your girlfriend is sleeping with some other boy. Your boyfriend has a long line of girls. Use protection. If you can't use protection, do routine HIV testing, test other UTIs routinely. There's no shame in doing an HIV test randomly. Yeah, yambala helmet, your seat belt, stay safe out there.
Wow, thank you. Kale, that is Dr. Solomon. He is a content creator. So olomunonyako ku platforms endala zonna ku TikTok ensingidde mumanyire nnyo. He's Yeta Dr. Solomon Kimera.
Yeah, I am Dr. Solomon Kimera everywhere. Solomon Kimera is my real name. It's not a stage name. National ID. I was born and raised in the suburbs of Kampala.
When you say suburbs of Kampala, what do you mean? Obera toyogedde waje bakuzaala. There are so many.
Ndeba wankulu ku bikizo suburbs.
Yonna gwe bakuzaalayo gwe omuntu omwoyo yonna bazaalayo gwe omuntu.
Auntie, it takes a whole village to raise a kid. Bwe bakuzadde mu nyumba, ekyo area yonna obuzaaliddwa.
Dr. Solomon.
Kano wane makindi. Wane makindi eva nabeerangawo so.
Ne wane makindi nedda ngamba yabakuzaala gwe bazadde bo gye babeera.
Kabowa.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do.
How many?
A number of them. Sijaba bala kubanze tata wange ina yangambe namba ndala ayinza okuba wakaba manyi ndala katinze tabayira musajja baana tata wange ina abaana be bambi.
Kale nga tumaliriza njagala otuyisemu olunaku lwe lutandika.
Basically, I wake up just like any other normal Ugandan. I go to work. I go to hospital and I work. I attend to patients. And of course, sikola buli lunaku. Ninamu days off. Mulimu nkola half day, you know. So I go to work regularly as a normal Ugandan. Then and every time I create content. That's my life. It's on repeat.
Oh, you know mchala. You know mchala. Oh, you know mchala. Kale, it is the unpopular chat where unpopular opinions spark your conversation.
You're speaking French.
Until next time, bye-bye.